So we're now 2 weeks into this Middle East conflict. I think we're all sort of at the wait and see part of it, just trying to see whether it's going to pop off or if they come to some sort of resolution and it cools down. Apparently week 3 and 4 are a bit more telling as to which way that goes. So I guess we're just sort of got to wait and see where that goes. But the fact of the matter is, in Australia, we are already seeing difficulties with our fuel. And it's only week 2 and the government have already had to release 20% of our backup fuel supply, dip into our reserves. So this is a bit destabilizing for us who are here. And sure, the media added the fear and then that's created panic buying. And then they've turned around and gone, see, now it's all your fault that we've got this shortage because you all reacted to our headlines and went and panic bought. But the outcome is the same. It doesn't matter whether it's part panic buying or part systemic. The outcome is we're seeing fuel shortages. This is the perfect example of why we shouldn't be living week to week with our household supplies. I'm always a big believer that we should have buffers. People used to always live like this. It's only since this just-in-time delivery system has been created that we've all just become so reliant on all of the links of the chain. Sure, it's convenient, but everything has to be working perfectly for it to be working. And so we saw that back in the COVID era. As soon as one of those links fail, then it's like dominoes. Then another link fails, and then another link fails, and before you know it, the system just isn't working anymore. So now is a really good time to be creating buffers in your home. If you haven't already been doing this, it's just simply making sure that to begin with, you've got 2 weeks worth of food and supplies in your house, just in case something happens and, fuel restrictions are imposed and suddenly we've only got 20 or 30 litres each a week to be playing around with. In that case, you'd want to be doing all of your errands in one day, all of your groceries. You might want to be doing some carpooling, walking, public transport. We'll cross that bridge if and when that comes. Start with knowing you've got at least 2 weeks of everything you need in the house so that if something happens, you're good, and then build it up to 1 month. So ideally, we want to be having 1 month worth of food and things that we move through quickly in the home, and you want to be having 3 months of the slower moving products in your home, like shampoo, toothpaste, medications, socks and undies, clothing, all that sort of stuff. So today I need to head over to Loganholme, which is about a 40-minute round trip from where I am because my daughter has an appointment over there. And I wanted to go over there next week anyway because that's where Lighthouse Care is. It's a grocery store, a discount grocery store that do the $55 trolley bundles that I get. You can check out my other videos to see those. So I thought rather than spending that fuel twice, today and then again next week, why don't I just bring that trolley purchase forward to today and grab that, so that way I'm only using the fuel once. We might all need to start thinking like this in the coming weeks if this conflict doesn't cool down. So what I'm going to do is go grab that trolley today, then I'll add that to what I've already got, so that'll help to top me off with my groceries. And then after that, I actually want to have a look at where the gaps are in my buffers so that I can fill in the blanks and make sure that I do have that 1 month's worth of everything we need. And then it's just a matter of maintaining that. For example, next week I need to get peanut butter. That's on my shopping list. So instead of grabbing 1 jar, I'll probably just grab 2. So that way there's always that spare one. And once you eat through one, it goes back on the list. Rotate your stock, and that way you're always ahead with everything that you need. So here is what I got for $55 from Lighthouse. So let's have a quick look. In the meat pack, I got 2 packets of sausages, I got some chicken wings, and there's some chicken schnitzel under there, and some burger patties. I got a 5-kilo box of acai that's frozen. There's some ice blocks, a whole box of rice puffs, succotash, and another box of snackatars there. You always get this box of pantry staples, which is great for putting into the second pantry and just adding to your preps. So you'll get baby potatoes, tomato paste, baked beans, spaghetti, hoisin sauce, teriyaki sauce, some jam, and some 2 fruits. You get some crackers and chocolate biscuits, some noodles, rice, pasta, and laundry powder. In the way of bread, I got a loaf of bread, some bread rolls, and some wraps. We got 3 packets of frozen veggies, some onions, and some basil. There are some chips, so cheese and onion, and a couple of these hot flavors, which we won't eat. There's 2 litres of milk. We got a snack box with some crackers and some random lollies, some long life milk, some chocolate digestives. We got a box of cereal under there, some wipes, some jalapenos, some hot sauce, and some random soft drinks. So it's all a bit random, but this is $55. You can head to Lighthouse in Loganholme and Hillcrest, both on the south side of Brisbane, if you want to get one of these packages, and that's just a really great way to top up groceries at the moment.